Hi there, I'm Professor Livingood, and I'm excited to give you a brief introduction of entrepreneur zones, or EZones for short, which is a concept created by Dr. Dale Caldwell. Did you know the outputs of independently owned or small businesses account for 50% of gross domestic product in the United States? Government accounts for 40%. So for the gross private product, small business generates over 80% of the economy's private sector outputs. Despite being the accessible engine that drives the economy, small businesses are often overlooked by government policymakers and by private investors. In addition to being overlooked, well-run entrepreneurial businesses are frequently strangled with excessive regulation and taxes that prevent them from succeeding and creating living wage jobs in the local community. Enter entrepreneur zones, or EZones for short. EZones are defined geographic areas specifically targeted with specialized investment and training to help improve community business activity and the general lives of those within each region. Income tax incentives, employment tax incentives, process-oriented entrepreneurship training, financial capital, and mentoring are a few of the investments to help the EZone businesses be successful. One particularly unique aspect of EZones is the focus on value creation networks that are built upon the concept of co-opetition that combines cooperation with competition, where businesses that traditionally saw themselves as rivals can band together for mutually beneficial outcomes. Similar businesses can coordinate for cost savings on procurement for things like equipment, supplies, and other materials, advertising. Remember the Got Milk campaign where dairy farmers banded together to increase attention to the entire industry? Or other common resources such as electricity, information technology, and infrastructure, while still competing on business activities like design, customer service, location, and so forth. Complementary businesses can establish relationships, one being co-location for more complete services. For example, hair plus nail salons or coffee plus donut shops, rather than separate locations and services. Or discounts for both services, such as a 10% coupon for the other store, loyalty or punch cards for both stores. And incentives for utilizing services of others in the network. For example, graphic design, accounting, advertising, catering, etc. performed by others in the network can be used by those businesses for mutual benefit. Some of the expected positive outcomes for EZones are increased tax revenues, decreased unemployment, increased stability for households as more citizens are gainfully employed, increased educational performance for children living within those more stable households, overall reduction in the dependence on social support systems, and a general increase in satisfaction, productivity, and welfare for EZone citizens. Entrepreneurial activity is the foundation upon which healthy and happy communities can be built, and EZones are a vehicle by which the creativity of its citizens can be unleashed. Visit ezones.org to learn more and become involved as an EZone business owner, a mentor, an investor, or as a customer.